All right, we are back, and it looks like the exact same screenshot that we had with our previous stream. So my apologies for the confusion here, but we have we've got 2 more matches to go, and we're just going to go ahead and do the audio broadcast of these. And thank you for sticking around in spite of the absence of any video for these streams. Our next contest is Larry Zbyszko versus Kurt Angle, as we try to get things going here in Washington, D.C. These two were involved in a tag team match on opposing sides in our first broadcast, as Kurt Angle teamed with Bob Roop against the team of Larry Zbyszko and superstar Billy Graham, and it was Billy Graham defeating Kurt Angle by submission with the superstar bear hug. So Billy Graham has really been on a roll here in the early days of Patriot Championship Wrestling. Let's see if Angle can get his momentum back, taking on Larry Zbyszko here. And the opening initiative role goes to Kurt Angle, your Olympic heavyweight champion, and he comes out immediately with attempted double leg takedown. Zbyszko counters that and just scores with a knee smash to the gut of Angle as Angle was coming in. Zbyszko with a sucker punch, and Angle not very happy about that. Angle fires right back with a waistlock takedown, taking Zbyszko down to the canvas this time and giving him a little ride, a little showmanship from Kurt Angle as he has got Zbyszko down. And now Angle is to his feet, and he is going to go with a whip to the ropes. Zbyszko comes off the ropes, and Angle takes him down with a shoulder tackle. Angle in control here, and Kurt Angle with a backbreaker across the knee and down hard, showing some good technical skill here early in this one against a master technician himself in Larry Zbyszko. Zbyszko to his feet, and Angle just nails him with a European uppercut, and follows that up with a snap suplex to take Zbyszko down. Here's another whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Zbyszko. Angle drops down, and Zbyszko comes off the opposite ropes, and this time it is a back elbow from Angle that again puts Zbyszko down to the canvas. Angle with another European uppercut. Zbyszko tries to get to his feet. Here's a double leg attempt by Angle, and Zbyszko with a sucker punch just stunned Angle coming in. That's a couple of effective sucker punches by Zbyszko. That's apparently his only defense against the technical wrestling wizardry of Kurt Angle. And here is Zbyszko with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Angle, and Zbyszko nails him with a big kick as Angle bounces off the turnbuckle. Zbyszko now with a karate thrust into the neck of Angle. Here's a whip to the ropes. Angle comes off the ropes, and it is Angle with a shoulder tackle that takes Zbyszko down to the canvas. Angle with another snap suplex. Zbyszko blocks that one, and Zbyszko with another karate thrust. Angle fires right back, and it is Angle who picks up Zbyszko and takes him down hard to the canvas again with another backbreaker. Angle getting the best of the technical confrontations here. Another backbreaker by Angle. Angle quickly goes for the cover, but Zbyszko kicks out. Zbyszko kicks out, and it is Angle with the advantage here. And Angle with an overhead belly to belly, up, over, and down to the mat hard goes Zbyszko. And this time Zbyszko is going to take a powder. Zbyszko leaves the ring, and on a roll of 6, it is Zbyszko who grabs Angle and smashes him onto the announcer's table face first. We may see a disqualification here, but no, the referee's going to let it go, and it is Zbyszko now in control. And back in the ring, it is Zbyszko who rolls Angle over into a Boston Crab. First technical move we've seen by Zbyszko here in this match as he holds on to the Boston Crab, forcing Angle to make his way to the ropes to get the break. And Zbyszko just picks him up and drops him across the knee with a neck breaker. Zbyszko now showing some rough stuff. Here is a shoulder breaker from Zbyszko that takes Angle down to the mat. Zbyszko follows that up with a spinning back kick into the gut of Angle. Angle is staggered. Zbyszko's got those educated feet. Here's another whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Angle. And a back elbow from Zbyszko puts Angle back down onto the canvas. Good competitive match here. As Zbyszko goes for another shoulder breaker. But no, Angle gets out the back door of that one. And it is a big power bomb by Angle that takes Zbyszko down to the canvas. Once again, Zbyszko leaves the ring. And this time on a roll of 8. That is the helpless crawl. And Zbyszko has to come back into the ring on his own accord, as Angle is going to take a breather in the ring. Zbyszko with one fatigue token. Angle has not yet suffered a fatigue token. And Angle is in control as Zbyszko returns to the ring. And now we're going to see Angle head for the top turnbuckle. He's going to come with a death jump. And on a roll of 7, it is a flying clothesline off of the top turnbuckle by Angle that takes Zbyszko back down to the mat. Angle follows that up with another snap suplex that takes Zbyszko down. Zbyszko gets to his feet and just grabs Angle coming in a chokehold. But Angle responds to that with another big back suplex up, over, and down to the canvas hard. Angle back in control. Another double leg takedown by Angle. Zbyszko is down, and Angle with a European uppercut. Zbyszko staggers back, and Angle with a waistlock takedown, and another ride, this time smacking Zbyszko on the back of the head, and that is not going to improve Larry Zbyszko's mood. Angle now with another big back suplex. This time it's blocked by Zbyszko, and it's Zbyszko with a whip to the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Angle. On a roll of 12, Angle bounces off the turnbuckle, and Zbyszko nails him with an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. It will be Zbyszko in control here, and Zbyszko goes back to the Boston Crab, again punishing Angle in the lower back area. And now Angle gets to his feet, and Zbyszko drops him with a pile driver. That's his finisher. Premature here, and Angle kicks out. But the pile driver stunned Kurt Angle, and Zbyszko now is in control. Zbyszko goes back to the Boston Crab. Angle makes his way to the ropes. Zbyszko with a whip to the turnbuckle. Coming off the turnbuckle, it is a big kick from Zbyszko that stuns Angle. Zbyszko follows that up with a whip to the opposite turnbuckle. And another kick by Zbyszko takes Angle down to his knees. Zbyszko follows that up with a karate thrust. But Angle blocks the karate thrust, and it is Angle with a European uppercut. Angle follows that up with a body scissors, taking Zbyszko down to the canvas. And now as Zbyszko gets to his feet, it is a big German suplex by Angle, and that is dropping him on the back of his neck. Zbyszko down hard. That is going to cost Zbyszko another point of fatigue, as a backbreaker follows up by Angle, and again Zbyszko is taking a powder. And Zbyszko out of the ring, and on a roll of 2, it is Zbyszko who grabs Angle by the leg and slams his leg into the ring post. Angle in trouble now as Zbyszko returns to the ring. Zbyszko with a big neck breaker. Angle limping noticeably. Zbyszko with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Angle, and Zbyszko with a kick to that injured knee takes Angle back down to the canvas. Zbyszko is brutal when he has got his man injured. Here's another karate thrust from Zbyszko. Angle tries to fire back. Angle goes with a back suplex. Zbyszko to his feet. Angle with another back suplex. Followed by a European uppercut. Another European uppercut. Zbyszko fires back with a sucker punch. Sucker punch by Zbyszko. Zbyszko follows that up with an attempt at an elbow smash, but Kurt Angle dodges that one and drops Zbyszko with another backbreaker. Angle pulling down deep to get back into the match after that flurry by Zbyszko. Here's Angle with a powerbomb. Zbyszko is down. Snap suplex. Zbyszko blocks that, and Zbyszko with a backbreaker that dumps Angle to the canvas. Zbyszko goes for the covers. Angle able to kick out. Both men now at 2 fatigue tokens each. Zbyszko going up top now, thinking about a death jump, thinks better of it, and instead turns and nails Angle with a spinning back kick. He got all of that one. Angle is down. Zbyszko goes for the cover, but Angle is able to kick out. Zbyszko in control. Zbyszko with another Boston Crab, and now it is Angle who is going to escape out under the bottom rope and out of the ring. I don't know if Angle wants to spend a whole lot of time outside the ring, as Zbyszko is the master of that domain. And on a roll of 7, it is going to be Angle who is forced to crawl back into the ring under his own power, where Zbyszko is waiting. And now Zbyszko is going to slam the head of Angle into the turnbuckle. Angle back to his back. He is down. Zbyszko goes for the cover. And oh, he got the pin. How about that? Out of nowhere, Zbyszko, after slamming Angle's head into the turnbuckle, is able to cover him up for the pin. And it looks like, unbeknownst to the referee, Zbyszko had taken the turnbuckle pad off of the turnbuckle and bounced the head of Angle off of the exposed metal turnbuckle. And that is what put Angle down for the defeat. So another upset here as Larry Zbyszko takes down Kurt Angle, smashing him headfirst into the exposed turnbuckle to get the pin. Oh, it's sad, but it's true. As Angle tastes defeat once again here on both the first 2 shows of Patriot Championship Wrestling, Kurt Angle has gone down to defeat. And now, while we have a moment, Frank Wainscott has posed a question in the chat. Do you make your own bootlegs? Frank, I do not make my own bootlegs anymore. I experimented with that for a while. I do use bootlegs, but the bootlegs I get are made by folks that really know the mechanics and the ratings of the game at a deeper level than I do. The 2 cards that I used in this match are original Filsinger official cards. Kurt Angle included in the 2021 release of the Thagos Trez Hall of Fame set version 2. Zbyszko, of course, was one of the original black and white Legends of Wrestling, and his color card was released in Expansion Pack 3. Available at filsingergames.com. All right. We are now ready for our main event. 2 more legends of the sport. From the original Thagos Trez Hall of Fame set, Danny Hodge will take on Buddy Rogers from the first color expansion of the Legends of Wrestling card and dice official game. So, it is Danny Hodge versus Buddy Rogers squaring off in our main event in what should be a technical masterpiece. Buddy Rogers comes in at 227 pounds. He is not considered a junior heavyweight. Hodge has some adjustments on his card that serve to his advantage against junior heavyweights, but Rogers is a standard heavyweight, and so Hodge will wrestle on his normal card. And the opening initiative roll goes to Buddy Rogers. And it is Rogers who starts things off with a headlock. But Hodge is going to counter that with a forearm to the chest. Rogers fires back and grabs Hodge by the arm and whips him into the ropes. Off the ropes comes Danny Hodge. And Rogers takes him down with a running back elbow. And Hodge is down. Rogers in control. Rogers with a stiff punch to Hodge as Hodge gets to his feet. Rogers maintains control. He's not afraid to mix it up. And as Hodge is staggered, it is Rogers who picks him up and drops him down hard to the mat with a pile driver. Rogers taking control here early in the match. And another stiff punch from Rogers puts Hodge down onto the canvas. Hodge now quickly is going to go to the, he's going to try for a pin using the ropes. Hodge kicks out of that, and the referee admonishes Buddy Rogers for trying to play fast and loose with the rule book here in Washington, D.C., because everybody in Washington, D.C. is the utmost picture of integrity. Am I right? Here's another hard punch from Buddy Rogers that stuns Danny Hodge. Hodge has not been able to get anything going since Rogers put him on Dream Street with a series of these hard punches. Rogers follows up and down with another pile driver, and this time Hodge is going to leave the ring. Hodge rolls out of the ring, but on a roll of 7, Rogers is going to wait it out, and Hodge is going to have to execute the helpless crawl to get back into the ring ahead of the 10 count. Rogers is waiting, and Rogers is going to go with a chokehold. Rogers with a chokehold, and Hodge is able to reverse that, and Hodge comes back with a jab. Oh, just a nice boxing jab to the side of the head, breaking out of the chokehold. But Rogers fires right back with a jumping knee smash, and that takes Hodge down to the canvas once again. Rogers back in control. Whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Danny Hodge. And Hodge comes off the turnbuckle, dodging Rogers. And Rogers smashes into the turnbuckle hard. Hodge goes for the cover, but Rogers kicks right out of that one. And Hodge is now in control. Hodge is going to pitch Buddy Rogers out of the ring, and out we go again to the arena floor. And this time it is Hodge with a big forearm smash to the side of the head of Buddy Rogers. And Hodge will be in control as the referee reaches the 10 count, and both wrestlers have to come back into the ring. But Hodge is going to pitch Buddy Rogers right back out of the ring a second time. And this time Hodge will wait it out in the ring while Rogers has to collect himself on the arena floor and return to the ring ahead of the 10 count. Hodge is waiting. Hodge with a standing drop kick. That stuns Buddy Rogers. Hodge follows that up with another series of those boxing jabs. Hodge trying to use his quickness here. Follows up with more of the boxing jabs, and this time Rogers blocks that and comes back with a stiff punch of his own. They are two classic wrestlers, but they're not afraid to duke it out. And now another big pile driver from Rogers puts Hodge back down onto the mat. Rogers with a whip to the ropes. Hodge comes off the ropes. And coming off the ropes this time, it is a big shoulder tackle. And both men go down. Rogers has the better ropes rating. He is first to his feet. And it is Rogers who is again going to try that pin using the ropes. And the referee is going to have none of it. Hodge gets slowly to his feet. And now a big drop kick by Buddy Rogers. Puts Hodge back on his keister. Rogers goes for the cover. Hodge immediately kicks out. But that costs another fatigue token. The fatigue tokens are one apiece. Rogers now in control. What's he going to do? He goes right to the figure 4 grapevine. Rogers, the master of the figure 4. He may get a submission here on a roll of 8 or lower. That is a +4 finisher for Buddy Rogers. But on a roll of 9, Hodge is just able to get to the bottom rope. A narrow escape by Danny Hodge. Rogers nearly finished him off with the figure 4 grapevine. Rogers showing some frustration here. And he just goes right to a chokehold. Chokehold by Buddy Rogers. Keeping Danny Hodge down on the canvas. What's Rogers going to do now? He is going to go for a death jump. As Hodge is down, and on a roll of 10, it is Hodge who gets to the top rope, and a struggle of agility is taking place on the top turnbuckle. Hodge has the better agility, and he is able to superplex Buddy Rogers off of the top turnbuckle and down to the canvas hard. What a recovery by Danny Hodge. Hodge now is in control. He goes to the Indian Deathlock, his own variation of that painful leg lock, and it is Rogers now forced to leave the ring to escape from that. And Danny Hodge is going to take a moment to collect himself as Buddy Rogers collects himself on the arena floor. Back into the ring, and Hodge goes right back to the Indian Deathlock. There's nothing Buddy Rogers can do this time but go to the bottom rope to force the break. Hodge stays on him. Hodge is going to attempt an airplane spin. He gets him up over across the back and down to the canvas hard. Nice airplane spin there by Hodge. Hodge still in control. Goes with a big knee lift. Big knee lift on Buddy Rogers. Still disoriented. Hodge goes for the cover, and Rogers able to kick out. It's now 2 fatigue tokens apiece as Hodge is in control. Here's Hodge again pitching Rogers out of the ring. And Rogers this time is going to try to collect his thoughts, but Hodge comes off of the ring apron with a flying clothesline and takes Rogers down in a heap on the arena floor. We may see a count out here, but on the count of 7, Rogers is able to get back to his feet and get back into the ring. 3 fatigue tokens now for Buddy Rogers. And Hodge greets him with a standing drop kick. Rogers is staggered. Hodge tries for the backbreaker, cannot get him up. And it is a jumping knee smash from Buddy Rogers that turns the momentum back in his favor. Rogers in control now. Hodge couldn't get him up. Rogers came off the ropes, jumping knee smash, took Hodge down to the canvas. Here's a big atomic drop from Buddy Rogers. And another jumping knee smash. The jumping knee smash hits squarely on the jaw of Hodge. Rogers goes for the cover, but on a count of 12, it is Hodge kicking out with authority. Both men at 3 fatigue tokens now. Rogers in control. Rogers with a whip out of the ring, and back we go to the arena floor. It is a battle on the floor now, and this time on a roll of 11, it is Rogers who hits a jumping knee smash on Hodge on the arena floor. We may see a count out here on a roll of 6 or lower, but on a roll of 8, Hodge is just able to make it back into the ring. That costs him another fatigue token. Rogers now in control. Another pin attempt using the ropes, and again, the referee is not having it. Rogers stays in control, hits another jumping knee smash. He has been devastatingly effective, especially in the later stages of that match, with that jumping knee smash. Rogers follows that up with a big drop kick, and Hodge once again leaves the ring. Out of the ring goes Danny Hodge. And now we're going to see some out-of-the-ring shenanigans. What's going to happen here? We go to the out-of-the-ring shenanigans match. After a match has gone out of the ring several times, it is likely to break down, and I have got a homemade chart just for that purpose. And on a roll of 10, it is going to be Ringside Mayhem. Ringside Mayhem here in Washington, D.C. And we are going to see the use of a foreign object. A foreign object is coming into play here, and it is the camera cord at ringside. And it is Buddy Rogers who has grabbed the camera cord at ringside, and he is going to try and choke Danny Hodge with the camera cord. He may be disqualified here, but no, on a roll of 8, there is no disqualification. The referee finally convinces Buddy Rogers to loosen that ring cable, and Hodge goes back into the ring. Buddy Rogers with the advantage, and he is now going to go up to the top rope and attempt a death jump. And on a roll of 9, he nails it. An awesome flying clothesline off the top turnbuckle by Rogers puts Hodge back down onto the canvas. Here's an elbow drop by Buddy Rogers. He follows that up with a big drop kick. Hodge is staggered back into the corner. Another drop kick from Rogers connects solidly. He's going to go for the cover here, and on a roll of 5, he finally got him. Buddy Rogers, with a series of drop kicks, finally puts an end to this contest after a brutal match and a very tightly contested match against Danny Hodge in tonight's main event. And thank you all for sticking around in spite of the technical difficulties here. Frank Wayne Scott says Buddy Rose is being released in color, along with 3 others from the Northwest, hoping Billy Jack Haynes and Matt Bourne are included. So yeah, Frank, thank you for your commentary throughout the night. Thank you to Bears Den and Cleveland Baseball Fan 879 for checking things out here tonight and bearing with us through all kinds of technical difficulties, as we had good audio but no video, in spite of several attempts by me to restart things here. So once again, Buddy Rogers is your winner in tonight's main event. We thank you all for joining us here for Heartland Championship Wrestling. From the Dave Cave, this is Dave Little signing off. That's our stream, and I am out of here.